What's going on, guys? Alpha the Wizard back at it with another video. Today we have me, Alpha the Wizard, versus Cultistic Caramel Cream. This is a Dragonriders tournament match. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop in. Make sure you check out the link to their Facebook page down below in the description. And we are going to see me, Alpha the Wizard, winning the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And we start off with Crime, Agito, Orange Light, Merrily, and Keldo. The opponent has Angeli, Saunier, Verniciv, Pominade, and Magnamut. So this is going to be a Madolche Bystial versus Ishizu Tear. Starting off with Keldo, pitching Agito. Summon that, search Kelbeck. Activating Agito effect. We're both going to go ahead and mill 5, dropping knowledge on the opponent to... The opponent hit nothing, and we did hit a Havness. The opponent has 2 Bystials, though, so he might be okay. So he's going to chain a Bystial, and we're going to chain Orange Light. Okay. He's going to chain his Magnamut, which is fine, right? Banishing Javi, because now we can just use Kelbeck. Kelbeck effect, we're going to mill 5. We did hit a Solic and a Scream. No tier names, but that is okay. So he's going to go ahead and mill 5. Nothing really crazy hit on the opponent's end. And he has a Magnamut and a Shuffleback, though. So we're going to go ahead and think here. Activate Solic and Scream. It's probably a good thing that we didn't hit any tier names, because now he would have used the Shuffleback, and we can just use our Shuffleback to keep playing. Okay. He's going to chain his Mudora. Alright, so whole lot of Ishizu stuff going on here. Putting back his Bystials. Activate Sheeran, pitch Merrily. So Merrily 1, Heartbeat 2. It's going to add back our Solic. We have a whole lot of traps in our hand. Adding Kit, or summoning Kit effect. Probably just get Merrily, right? Nope, we go ahead and get Rhino. So we see he plays Ishizu cards. We don't really know what the Madolche cards do, so this is a good learning experience. None of these have graveyard effects, but I know this one has a bad restriction where once you use its effect, it locks you into Earth effects. But yeah, so now we're just going to go ahead and normal summon Rhino, no effect. Go into Dweller effect, detach the Rhino, and then we use Kikalos effect to summon the Rhino. It's a nice little cool trick. Shout out to Justin Singh. He's one of my testing partners, and he showed me this nice little trick. Rhino 1, Kit 2. We're going to go ahead and mill. Sorry for the lag, guys. DB's been pretty slow lately. We hit 2 tier names. Holy. Just gonna go ahead and Sheeran effect. It's gonna go ahead and summon out Garura. And then we're just gonna go into Dark. There's an argument that I could have just linked off Dweller here, so I could just take his Magnamut and make Beatrice with Garura. Draw 1. We draw into a Havness. That's a good draw. We're still just going to go ahead and take his Magnamut effect. I do think I messed up, though. I should have used the Dweller. Then we're just going to go an Elf effect. Get back Merrily. Set 2, and yeah, use a Shuffleback so we can recycle our Kit, Scream, and Dark. I don't see the point of doing it there, because now we just used our only Shuffleback, but it's not like we have Planet live or anything, but still, just having a Shuffleback would have been good, because it was basically pointless to do it there, unless we really, really want the Kit. He's going to add Druid Worm. He's going to try to enter battle phase. We're going to go ahead and Solic, sending Merrily. He's going to Druid Worm. We're going to chain Crime. Oh, we can't chain Crime. We don't have a tier, so I definitely messed up on that. And he knows I have Hovness now. But we will chain Elf to dodge the Bystial. And then we go Merrily effect. That's going to mill 3. We don't hit anything but Scream, and we already have all our traps. That's terrible. Okay, battle phase, beat over Merrily because he knows I have Crime. And then he's going to use the one that locks him into Earth effects. We're going to chain Dweller so we can get a Gito in a graveyard. That's probably why we used the Gito on our turn, because we knew that we could just use it on his turn. Okay, so we're just going to shuffle back all his guys. But the Vern's still going to be able to summon itself. But, I mean, he's not in a really good spot here, to be honest. He's going to use another one of the guys. But, like, his inboard is going to be just, like, so significantly weaker than mine. So, like, he does get Angeli, but I do have Hovness. So, if he uses this here, the odds of me hitting a tier name now are super high. Draws into Medora. It's a weird draw. Normal summon Hovness. You don't see that very often, but we have Solic and Crime live, so it makes sense. And then we're just going to go an Elf effect on summon. He's going to try to Druid Worm, and now we go ahead and Crime, pitching Mudora. So now he can't even chain his Shuffle back, and then we can just do a lot, honestly. So yeah, we're gonna chain Merrily and then chain our activate Merrily, chain Shuffle back to get rid of his Shuffle back. And then he's gonna chain his, put all his Bystials back, which I don't know why you would want to do that, to be honest. Okay, then we just have really good mills. Nope. Now we are gonna Solic that. He's gonna chain the trap. It doesn't bounce though. It stays on field. It just negates it. Then we go into dark effects. That's going to take his shifter. And then we're just going to bring out our Druid Worm. Banish this other shifter. The irony of banishing his shifter. And then Beatrice, he just goes ahead and admits defeat. Beatrice just puts me so far ahead, honestly. But yeah, so moving on to game number 2. Opening hand, we have There Can Be Only One, Hovness, Droplets, Super Poly, and Orange Light. The opponent has Scythe, Angeli, Imperm, Keldo, and Pudding Cessor. So just Hovness. There Can Be Only One going second. We probably didn't have any other better stuff to put in, so we probably just tried that. So Keldo, he's going to search Mudora. Normal summon, activate Angeli effect, chain Hovness. I love this card. Hovness hits a tier and a Solic. It's really, really strong. Alright, so then we're going to go activate both of our effects. He's going to think whether or not to Keldo or not. He lets it resolve. I probably would have negated or shuffled back, to be honest, unless he needs the level 4. Then we add Merrily. He's gonna activate Hoot Cake, target Angeli. What I forgot, because I don't really know Madolche cards, I didn't realize that this couldn't be destroyed by battle because of the Angeli. He's gonna add Madolche Ticket. I don't really know what Madolche cards do, but he's gonna set Scythe, set Imperm, pass turn. Didn't play in a Super Poly, but we have some really cute things we can do. He activates Dweller in draw phase. We're going to chain Droplet, sending Keldo to negate. And then activate Keldo. For whatever reason, I shouldn't have put his Petting Cessor back because I didn't know it was going to trigger this. It just goes to show Yu-Gi-Oh! Players don't read. but I mainly just wanted to get rid of the shuffle back. But he does activate that effect to add one, so we can just add the petting cessor. Battle phase. We're just trying to bait some stuff here because we have ways that we can play plus super poly. I try to beat over that with Hovness, that way I can super poly in battle phase and then use kit effect and Hovness, but I didn't realize this couldn't be destroyed by battle. So yeah, that being said, we just go to main 2, normal summon the Merrily, and we do hit a tier name. We hit Sheeran, activate Sheeran's effect, go ahead and shuffle back, bring out Garura, activate Super Poly, bring out Draco Sepalia, Merrily 1, Kit 2. Such a strong play, honestly. Wow, and we hit a Kelbeck. It's actually kind of insane because we know our opponent doesn't really have like a lot of graveyard effects, just the Ishizus. So we make another Garura, and then we activate the Kelbeck. We already used Sheeran. The opponent didn't hit any shufflebacks, so there's no need of wasting our shufflebacks. So now we just go ahead and make Beatrice. We have more than enough tier names in grave. Activate Beatrice. There's a reality where we could just make Zeus, but there's really no point. Because now we're just going to be able to just pop off and do quite a bit. But we didn't kill him like we wanted to, but we're going to go ahead and shuffle back. We hit the wrong one. We hit the Scythe. We don't want to shuffle back Scythe. I never knew what that card was until I saw the replay. That's crazy. In phase, we're going to activate Draco to make that level 1. We don't want any funky business going on. Activate Beatrice and draw phase. He's going to chain Imperm. Garura effect the draw. Draw into a Guido. It's not terrible. We could activate a Guido here. Very well could, but we don't because we don't want to play into like a Zeus or something. We don't really need to a Guido here. So it's like I didn't do it. Then he normal summons Petting Cessor. We flip there can be only one. And this is where this card became really good going second. He's going to chain the Mudora. We force that out. We're going to chain our Mudora to get rid of his. Alright, so he's going to use that effect to add one. Or summon. It can summon. Cool. And then he's going to activate effect. And then we chain Drago to negate it, make it level 1. Now he's put in a tough predicament. He goes into Asa. It's a really cute play. But there can be only one really kind of screwed him up. Bring out Kelbeck. And he's just going to pass turn. And anybody that plays tier should know that's just game. Because now we have Sheeran plus a Guido. Good thing we didn't a Guido. Because we had TC Boot anyway, so there was no point. We're going to mill, hit 2 tier names plus a Guido. Oh my goodness. And Kaleido Heart, spin back to Asa. Now watch how we play clean under this TC Boo. So shuffle Hovness, shuffle Garura. It's going to make Mud Dragon. And then we're debating on whether or not we should use another tier name. And we said, you know what, why not? Let's just go ahead and do it. Activate Merrily. And then we shuffle back to Merrily and the Sheeran to make Garura. And that was just game. He realized it was just game. But yeah, it was very interesting. I don't really know what Madolche cards do like that. Like, I've only played against it a few times, like in my time back in the game. Not gonna lie, like every time I've played against it, I've always been playing like the best deck of that format, and it's just deals with it pretty well. So, but yeah, so that's the end of the match. Make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe down below for more content, and let me know what you thought about this match. And with that being said, I will see you in the next one.